It all starts with Hulk's son Hiro-Kala's funeral on Planet Sakaar, and after his death, Hulk announces a public peace holiday of 5 days, 1 day for each of Hiro-Kala's 5 wives. She-Hulk tries to grasp how on this planet, someone can have 5 wives. Taking on 1 wife on Earth is hard, but here it is normal. She-Hulk gestures with 5 fingers and jokingly adds to Hulk, 5? 1 wife? Okay, 3? You're maybe in a cult, but 5? Even Jerry Springer would call that overkill. Hulk, in his serious voice, tells She-Hulk that the peace on this planet will only last if someone stays here and shows them real power. Otherwise, it is hard, because people here love violence. Then Hulk asks She-Hulk to stay here for 5 days until he goes down to Earth, finishes some work, and returns. She-Hulk, with a questioning tone in her voice, replies, 5 days? Sure. I can do 5 days, but are you sure that that's enough time? Will you be back by then? Hulk promises and gives his word that he will be back in just 5 days and leaves Planet Sakaar. But 5 days pass, and there is no sign of Hulk's return. It is shown that She-Hulk tries hard to keep peace on the planet by helping people and training them to live peacefully each day. 10 days go by, and there is still no sign of Hulk. After a hectic day, She-Hulk comes to the palace thinking about the planet's history. Both of Hulk's sons were born here. Hulk led a rebellion to become king, and 3 different Hulks have ruled this place. The palace, which is surely built by Hiro-Kala, reminds her of him. She takes off her armor and goes to a big, giant bathtub. She is very thankful to Hiro-Kala for making such a huge, Hulk-sized tub. Just as she jumps into the hot bubble bath, someone's voice calls from behind about an urgent communication. It is the Royal Sakarian consul, but She-Hulk calls him Conrad. He informs her that she has an invitation from Corvin Blackjaw. Before he gives details, She-Hulk reminds him about the boundaries she taught him earlier. But Conrad says it is important because Corvin is one of the most respected leaders on Planet Sakaar. She-Hulk tells him to go on and explain the reason for the invitation, so she can refuse it. Conrad says that Corvin wants She-Hulk to be the guest of honor at his wedding, to which she coldly replies, no. Conrad tells her she cannot say no, but She-Hulk stands firm. She also says she is not good at weddings and is only doing them a favor. Conrad then explains that it is customary for the guest of honor to open the ceremony by defeating the sacrificial beast in front of the whole crowd, and it would bring more honor if She-Hulk does it because Corvin Blackjaw is marrying one of Hiro-Kala's widows. She-Hulk is surprised. It seems too soon for the girl to move on. Conrad insists it will be a good gesture if she attends, but while looking for her shampoo, She-Hulk tells him they do not need any blessing from her. They get into an intense discussion, and She-Hulk keeps refusing to go. She says maybe she will go on one condition. Whoever gives her a spaceship that can get her off the planet will get the throne. Conrad then informs She-Hulk that many influential figures will be at the wedding, so she can try her luck and maybe get a spaceship to leave the planet. She-Hulk pauses, makes her decision, lowers the towel from the hanger, wraps it around her body, steps out of the bathtub, and asks one last question. So tell me about this beast that I am going to slay.